Dear Chosen One, there is a unique power in being called the Chosen One. It is more than just a title. It is a testament to your journey, a badge that symbolizes the battles you have faced, the victories you have earned, and the resilience you have cultivated through pain and sacrifice. Though the world may not see your scars, you know they exist. They are etched deeply, silent reminders of moments when life tried to break you, but you stood firm. And not only did you survive, you thrived. You turned your struggles into a strength so profound it commands attention, even from the likes of Elon Musk. Imagine this. A man whose name is synonymous with innovation, a titan shaping the future with rockets and electrifying technology, stops and notices you. Elon Musk, a visionary who dreams of Mars, wonders how you have accomplished the extraordinary. What force within you dismantled challenges so completely that even someone of his stature is compelled to say, "I need to know." It is not just the victories you have achieved, but the way you achieved them with precision, strategy, and an enigmatic quality that is impossible to ignore. Before we continue, let the world bear witness to your courage. Declare your intent to step into your power. Comment below with 7SS, signaling your readiness to embrace your destiny. Let us delve deeper now, exploring the essence of what makes you unique. This is not about arrogance. It is about essence. There is something within you, a light, an energy, perhaps even a shadow that moves differently. You have walked paths others feared, faced adversaries most would avoid, and emerged not just victorious but transformed. It is not brute force that defines your journey but the wisdom, grace, and unyielding spirit you embody. Titles like Chosen One are not handed out freely. They are earned through relentless trials. Every scar tells a story of pain, sacrifice, and the courage to persist when giving up seemed the only option. Perhaps this is what caught the world's attention. The world loves survivors but is mesmerized by conquerors. You have not just survived your battles, you have rewritten the rules of engagement. Let us talk about the challenges that shaped you, the enemies both external and internal that tested you. Often, the fiercest battles are waged within. The voices of self-doubt, fear, and inadequacy can be more formidable than any external threat. Yet, you not only silenced those voices, you transformed them into fuel for your ascent. This is the alchemy of resilience, the magic that turns adversity into a masterpiece. People like Elon Musk take notice not because of what you do but because of how you do it. You rise after every fall, strategize when others panic, and turn the impossible into your playground. That is why they call you the Chosen One, not because of luck but because of grit and unshakable determination. How many others would have crumbled under the weight of what you have endured? How many would have surrendered to the enemies, internal or external? But you did not. You triumphed, and the manner of your triumph has become your legend. So here we are, the world watching, marveling at how you dismantled your obstacles so thoroughly that they are no longer threats, no longer even thoughts. Was it your mind, your heart, or your soul? Or perhaps something deeper, something indefinable yet unmistakably present? It was not an easy journey. There were sleepless nights, moments of unbearable weight, and countless times you questioned your strength. Yet, each small step brought you here to this moment of recognition and realization. You are indeed the Chosen One. Now, even Elon Musk sees you as a phenomenon, a beacon of what is possible. You have transformed pain into power, fear into fuel, and doubt into determination. You have shown the world that it is not the size of the enemy but the strength of the spirit that determines the outcome. So, tell me, Chosen One, how did you do it? How did you rise when others fell? How did you forge this extraordinary path? Every legend begins in the shadows, not in glory. Your story did not start with triumph but with struggle. Born into chaos, facing societal pressures, family challenges, and the crushing weight of being overlooked, you were not handed a silver spoon. Instead, you faced a reality that forced you to choose. Sink or fight, and fight you did. Not because you were fearless, but because you were too stubborn to quit. Life's relentless blows forged you into a warrior. Each setback taught you invaluable lessons. Each punch hardened your resolve. You did not merely survive. You adapted, studied the battlefield, and mastered it. But let us not romanticize it. There were moments of doubt so deep they felt like drowning, nights spent staring at ceilings wondering if it was all worth it. You were not born a warrior. You were forged into one, each weakness transformed into strength. Slowly but surely you began to rise. Each small victory, a job landed, a problem solved, a battle won, built momentum. You started seeing patterns others missed. You turned life's cruelty into a lesson plan and mastered it with relentless focus. And now, here you are, with the world's eyes upon you, waiting to see what you will do next. Your story is far from over, chosen one. You have already achieved the extraordinary, but the best chapters are yet to come. The world, including Elon Musk, cannot wait to see how your legend unfolds. What will you conquer next? What heights will you scale? One thing is certain. Your journey is an inspiration to us all, a testament to the boundless strength of the human spirit. And the world will watch, captivated, as you continue to defy expectations and create miracles from the impossible. To truly master the game of life, one must first understand the rules, and then learn how to bend them to their will. This was the chosen one's first revelation. Their ascent did not happen overnight. It was a series of deliberate, calculated steps that transformed them into a figure of quiet confidence. Not the loud, boastful kind that demands attention, but the undeniable presence that commands it. People began to notice, not just their victories, but the way they turned even the bleakest situations into triumphs. It is almost poetic how the same voices that once doubted them were the first to claim they always believed in their success. But those triumphs came at a cost, and the chosen one's journey was far from easy. Enemies were inevitable. Some were obvious. Rivals at work, jealous peers, and the ever-present naysayers eager to drag them down. But the real enemies, the ones that truly mattered, lived within. The fear of failure, the insidious whisper of self-doubt, the tempting allure of taking the easier path instead of the right one. These were the adversaries that posed the greatest challenge. Overcoming them was the real battle, and it was not quick. There were moments of weakness, missteps, and times when the internal demons seemed insurmountable. Yet each time they fell, the chosen one rose again. Not always with grace, not always with a smile, but they rose. Because they understood something most people never grasp. Falling is inevitable, but staying down is a choice. This resilience, this indomitable will, began to shape their legend. The chosen one did not merely win battles. They transformed them into lessons. Every challenge, whether it was a rival, a fear, or a setback, became fuel for their fire. And that fire burned so brightly it started to catch the attention of others. By the time they began to rise to prominence, they were no longer the underdog. Their name carried weight. Their actions spoke louder than words. They became a source of inspiration, a guide for others seeking hope and strength in their own struggles. But it was not just their victories that inspired. It was their journey. For while anyone can celebrate success, it takes someone extraordinary to make others believe in their own potential by witnessing someone else conquer theirs. This is where Elon Musk enters the story. Known for his own battles with innovation, critics, and the boundaries of what people consider possible, Musk is not someone who is easily impressed. Yet, when he looked at the chosen one's journey, he saw a reflection of his own relentless spirit. The refusal to accept defeat, the hunger to transform dreams into reality, the ability to face enemies and emerge not just victorious but fundamentally changed. These were the traits that resonated. For Musk, it was never just about defeating adversaries. It was about what those victories revealed about character. The mind that outthinks, the heart that endures, and the soul that perseveres. In the chosen one, Musk saw a kindred spirit, someone who did not merely play the game but rewrote its rules. By the time Musk took notice, the chosen one's story had reached a crescendo. The battles fought, the enemies defeated, and the resilience displayed had coalesced into a narrative so compelling it could not be ignored. Yet, what truly fascinated observers was the chosen one's strategic brilliance. Their success was no accident. Every decision, every move, every step was deliberate. Like a master chess player, they saw the board clearly, anticipating moves and turning obstacles into opportunities. Their approach was not cold or manipulative but profoundly intelligent, rooted in an ability to see the bigger picture while mastering the smallest details. Consider the battlefield. For the Chosen One, it was rarely a physical space. It could be a boardroom, a social circle, or even the vast terrain of their own mind. Before making any move, they analyzed the environment, the players, the power dynamics, the vulnerabilities. Who were the key players? What motivated them? Where were the pressure points? These were the questions they asked, not out of paranoia but preparation. By the time their enemies realized they were outmaneuvered, the Chosen One had already mapped out every possible scenario. This level of strategic thinking mirrored the tactics of great leaders and innovators. Think of Steve Jobs, who redefined technology by understanding not just innovation but human behavior. Or military generals who spend months studying terrain before deploying a single soldier. The Chosen One applied these principles with unmatched precision, turning every challenge into a calculated opportunity. One of their most innovative strategies was psychological warfare. They understood that battles are often won or lost in the mind long before a single move is made. By identifying their enemies' fears, insecurities, and blind spots, they planted seeds of doubt that grew into insurmountable obstacles. This was not manipulation for its own sake. It was about leveling the playing field. Facing enemies who were often stronger or more resourceful, the Chosen One turned their weaknesses against them. A well-timed word, a subtle action, or even strategic silence could shift the balance of power entirely. For example, there was a rival who thrived on projecting an image of control and authority. The Chosen One did not confront them directly. Instead, they subtly exposed cracks in the rival's facade, not with accusations but with carefully placed truths. Within weeks, the rival's influence crumbled, all without a single direct confrontation. In the modern world, technology became another battlefield. The Chosen One mastered its potential, leveraging tools like data analysis, digital communication, and social media to gain an edge. While their enemies relied on outdated methods, the Chosen One harnessed technology strategically. They used data to predict behaviors, algorithms to amplify their message, and networks to build alliances. This was not about being tech-savvy. It was about being tech-strategic. Consider Elon Musk himself, whose success is not just about rockets or cars but his ability to use technology to disrupt industries and create new possibilities. The Chosen One's approach was similar: innovative, bold, and always a step ahead. Perhaps the most remarkable aspect of the Chosen One's strategy was their ability to eliminate threats entirely. They understood a fundamental truth. If you do not finish the fight will eventually finish you. And so, they mastered the art of elimination. Every move they made was calculated, precise, and often so unexpected it left their enemies scrambling. This was not luck. It was relentless preparation, deep thinking, and an uncanny ability to see 3 steps ahead. Their journey is far from over. The foundation has been laid, the battles fought, the strategies honed. The future stretches ahead, brimming with possibility. And if someone like Elon Musk believes in that future, perhaps it is time we all do too. For the Chosen One has shown us that survival is not enough. To truly live, to truly thrive, one must master the art of resilience, strategy, and transformation. And in doing so, they have become not just a beacon of hope but a force of nature, unstoppable and destined for greatness. A willingness to embrace the unconventional is a defining trait of true innovators. The Chosen One understood this deeply, that following traditional methods often leads to predictable outcomes, and predictability is a vulnerability. When others zigged, they zagged. When their adversaries expected a direct confrontation, they responded with patience and precision. When the rules dictated a particular path, they dared to ask, "But what if it does not have to be this way?" There was a moment in their journey when they faced a formidable group of enemies, a collective so unified that each member covered the other's weaknesses. Many would have taken the obvious approach, attacking the group head-on and attempting to dismantle it piece by piece. Not the Chosen One. Instead, they identified the linchpin, the single individual whose downfall would destabilize the entire group. By concentrating their efforts on this one target, they created a domino effect, bringing down the entire opposition with remarkable ease. It was a strategy that required audacity and a tolerance for criticism. But the chosen one understood a fundamental truth. Results speak louder than approval. They were not there to follow rules. They were there to win. One of their greatest assets was adaptability. The chosen one knew that no plan survives first contact with the enemy. Flexibility became their secret weapon. In one of their most memorable battles, they meticulously planned every detail, only to have the situation shift unexpectedly. Where others might have faltered, scrambling to salvage their strategy, the chosen one thrived in the chaos. They adjusted, improvised, and turned the new circumstances to their advantage. For them, adaptability was more than a skill. It was a mindset, a way of embracing uncertainty as an opportunity rather than a threat. This quality, more than anything, separated the good from the great. By mastering these principles, understanding the battlefield, employing psychological warfare, leveraging technology, embracing the unconventional, and staying adaptable, the chosen one did more than defeat their enemies. They rendered them powerless. Each victory was not merely a win. It was a statement, a declaration that the chosen one was not to be underestimated. It is no wonder Elon Musk took notice. These were not just strategies for overcoming adversaries. They were strategies for conquering life itself. The chosen one's journey is a testament that, with the right mindset, tools, and moves, no obstacle is too great, and no enemy too powerful to overcome. When Elon Musk first encountered the chosen one's story, it was not mere admiration he felt. It was recognition. It was the kind of recognition that occurs when one trailblazer sees another, when innovation meets a kindred spirit. Musk, a man whose life has been defined by pushing boundaries and defying convention, saw in the chosen one a reflection of his own journey. His fascination was not sparked solely by their victories. It was the precision, audacity, and refusal to play by outdated norms that captured his imagination. Musk, who transformed the impossible into reality, from electric cars to reusable rockets, saw in the chosen one the same brilliance. Consider Musk's own words. When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. This ethos was the essence of the chosen one's journey. They did not just tackle challenges. They made the impossible seem inevitable. Musk, who has spent his career chasing improbabilities and succeeding against the odds, could not help but see the parallels. He is no stranger to adversity, to being the underdog, to proving skeptics wrong. In the chosen one, he found not just a story but a strategy, a way of thinking that mirrored his own relentless pursuit of greatness. Publicly, Musk has always admired disruptors, engineers who think outside the box, entrepreneurs who risk everything, scientists who challenge dogma. The chosen one embodied these qualities, leveraging technology, psychological brilliance, and unconventional strategies. Musk often speaks of first principles thinking, breaking problems down to their core and rebuilding them with fresh perspectives. The chosen one's approach was a masterclass in this philosophy. Musk's interest was not purely theoretical. Subtle moments revealed how deeply the chosen one's methods resonated with him. For instance, a cryptic tweet about leadership under fire and turning chaos into clarity. While Musk did not name the chosen one directly, those familiar with the context recognized the nod. It was deliberate yet understated, a testament to how much their journey had captivated him. Why would it not? Musk's own career has been defined by thriving in adversity. From Tesla's turbulent early days to SpaceX's near bankruptcy, Musk understands what it means to dismantle industries with strategic elegance. The chosen one's ability to outthink and outmaneuver adversaries echoed Musk's approach to the auto, aerospace, and energy sectors. He did not merely compete. He redefined the game. Seeing the same disruptive genius in the chosen one was both inspiring and familiar. For Musk, there is something deeply personal about such stories. Despite his monumental success, he has always been candid about the sleepless nights, the financial risks, and the moments when failure seemed imminent. This openness to sharing struggles is why Musk gravitates toward narratives of resilience, of individuals who persevere against all odds. The chosen one's journey, filled with setbacks and comebacks, was not just impressive, it was relatable. Musk's admiration underscores a larger truth about innovation. Great minds do not just appreciate brilliance, they amplify it. By acknowledging the chosen one's achievements, Musk elevated their story to a global stage. It was not merely praise. It was a declaration that this kind of thinking, bold, fearless, unconventional, is what the world needs. Musk's recognition validated the chosen one's approach on an unprecedented scale. When someone who has reshaped entire industries takes notice, it is not just an endorsement. It is a spotlight urging others to pay attention. The ripple effect of Musk's acknowledgement is profound. It encourages others to think differently, embrace risks, and challenge norms. The chosen one's methods become a blueprint for those seeking to overcome their own struggles. A reminder that greatness is not about avoiding obstacles, but turning them into stepping stones. This raises an exciting possibility. What happens when two innovators align? While no direct collaboration has been hinted at yet, the potential is tantalizing. Imagine Musk's technological prowess intersecting with the chosen one's strategic brilliance. Together, they could redefine what is possible on a global scale. Ultimately, Musk's fascination with the chosen one's journey is about more than admiration. It is about shared values, parallel struggles, and a mindset that refuses to accept limits. It is about recognizing in another the qualities that drive greatness: resilience, creativity, and an unyielding desire to push boundaries. In many ways, Musk's connection to the chosen one is a testament to the power of innovation to transcend industries, geographies, and backgrounds. The chosen one's story is no longer just their own. It has become part of a larger narrative. A narrative that says if you think differently, work relentlessly, and face your enemies head-on, anything is possible. Their journey is proof that obstacles are not the end. They are the beginning of something extraordinary. And when innovators like Musk amplify that message, the world cannot help but take notice. Extraordinary victories and groundbreaking strategies. These are the hallmarks of the chosen one's journey. Their path is not just a story of personal achievement. It is a blueprint for anyone bold enough to think differently, act courageously, and reject mediocrity. The brilliance of their journey lies not only in what they accomplished, but in how they accomplished it. And the best part? The lessons they left behind are not locked away in some inaccessible realm. They are available to all of us, ready to be applied to our own lives, businesses, and challenges. So let us break it down. Let us uncover the gold within their strategies and see how you can transform their brilliance into your own weapon for success. But before we move forward, take a moment to declare your courage and wisdom to the world. Comment 77 below as your proclamation of stepping into your power. Now, back to the journey of discovery. Lesson 1. See the whole chessboard. The chosen one's first key to success was their ability to understand the entire battlefield. They did not merely focus on the immediate problem. They analyzed the broader landscape. Who were the key players? What were their strengths, weaknesses, and motivations? By stepping back and seeing the bigger picture, they could anticipate moves others never even considered. How does this apply to you? Whether you are navigating office dynamics, launching a business, or solving a personal dilemma, take a step back. Map out the terrain. Identify the stakeholders, the hidden influencers, and the opportunities others might overlook. This is not overthinking, it is strategic thinking. When you can see the whole chessboard, you are no longer just reacting to the game, you are controlling it. Lesson 2. Master the art of subtle power. One of the chosen one's most intriguing tactics was their use of psychological warfare. They rarely confronted enemies head-on. Instead, they planted seeds of doubt, unease, and hesitation. A subtle comment, a strategic pause, or a well-timed revelation could unnerve their opponents and shift the balance of power. For you, this means learning to influence without overtly forcing. In business, it might involve building relationships before making demands. In personal life, it might mean guiding situations through empathy and understanding rather than imposing your agenda. Subtlety is not a weakness. It is strength in disguise. Used wisely, it becomes one of your most powerful tools. Lesson 3. Innovate relentlessly. The chosen one's success was not about doing things better. It was about doing things differently. They constantly sought new angles, methods, and approaches to solve problems. They were unafraid to challenge conventional wisdom or abandon outdated techniques. This relentless innovation made them unstoppable. In your life, ask yourself, are you stuck in a rut? Are you solving problems the same way you always have? Innovation does not always mean reinventing the wheel. Sometimes it is as simple as questioning the status quo. Could a new tool, perspective, or partner unlock opportunities you have not yet considered? Lesson 4. Embrace the unconventional. What set the chosen one apart was their willingness to break the rules. They did not shy away from the unconventional. They embraced it. When others clung to tradition, they rewrote the playbook. It was here that their brilliance shone brightest. Reflect on your own challenges. Are you sticking to the safe path because it is expected? Are you avoiding risks for fear of upsetting norms? Sometimes the greatest breakthroughs come from the boldest decisions. Be willing to zig when everyone else zags. Be willing to question what others take for granted. Innovation thrives in the unconventional. Lesson 5. Adapt. Do not resist. The chosen one's adaptability was legendary. They understood that no plan survives first contact with reality. Instead of clinging to failing strategies, they pivoted. They turned obstacles into opportunities and chaos into clarity. For you, this means developing a mindset of flexibility. Life is unpredictable, and rigidity is a liability. When things do not go as planned, do not panic. Adapt. Shift your focus. Adjust your tactics, and find a way forward. Adaptability is not just about surviving. It is about thriving in the face of change. Lesson 6. Leverage technology as a force multiplier. The chosen one's mastery of technology was not about being a tech genius. It was about using tools effectively. They leveraged data, communication networks, and digital platforms to outmaneuver enemies and amplify their impact. In today's world, technology is one of the most powerful tools at your disposal. Are you using it to its full potential? Whether automating mundane tasks, analyzing data for smarter decisions, or using social media to build your brand, technology can be your greatest ally. But the key is strategic use. Deploy it with purpose, not just for its own sake. Lesson 7. Play the long game. The chosen one's victories were not about immediate wins. They were about building a legacy. They understood that true success is not about short-term gains but long-term impact. They played the long game, investing in strategies that paid off not just in weeks or months but in years. What does this mean for you? Avoid the trap of quick wins or instant gratification. Focus on the bigger picture. Where do you want to be in 5 years? 10 years? Every decision you make should align with that vision. This is not about patience. It is about purpose. The ultimate truth. Lessons are nothing without action. The chosen one did not just think about these strategies, they lived them. That is the challenge for you. Do not merely read these lessons. Use them. Start small. Apply one principle to a current challenge you face, and then build from there. Remember, the chosen one was not born extraordinary. They became extraordinary by embracing these strategies, thinking differently, and refusing to accept limits. The question is not whether you have the potential to do the same. The question is, are you ready to take the first step and rewrite your own rules for success? The question is not about whether you have potential. It is about whether you possess the courage to unleash it. So take a step forward. See the entire chessboard. Embrace the subtlety of power. Innovate with relentless determination. Break the rules when necessary. Adapt with flexibility. Leverage technology wisely. And play the long game. These are not merely lessons. They are your roadmap to greatness. The chosen one has demonstrated what is possible. Now it is your turn to write your own story. As we bring this transformative journey to a close, let us take a moment to reflect on the profound intersection of genius and strategy that has guided us here. The story of the chosen one is not just a tale of triumph. It is a masterclass in harnessing the power of innovation and strategy to reshape destiny. It stands as a testament to how bold thinking, relentless action, And an unshakable belief in one's vision can captivate even the most extraordinary minds, including Elon Musk himself. Through this exploration, we have uncovered the layers of the chosen one's journey. Their ability to perceive the battlefield with unparalleled clarity, their strategic use of subtle power to destabilize adversaries, their relentless pursuit of innovation, and their fearless embrace of the unconventional all culminate in a narrative that inspires and challenges us to think differently. It is no wonder that Elon Musk, a man synonymous with pushing boundaries and reimagining the future, took notice. What drew him was not just the victories or tactics but the mindset behind them. Musk recognized a kindred spirit in the chosen one, someone who dared to challenge norms, break barriers, and redefine what is possible. This kind of thinking transforms not only individuals but entire industries and societies. The lessons we have explored here go beyond abstract ideas. They are actionable insights. Consider the chosen one's mastery of the long game, their ability to align every decision with a grand vision. Reflect on their willingness to adapt, to pivot, and to turn obstacles into opportunities. These are not merely strategies for success. They are blueprints for resilience in an unpredictable world. Perhaps the most profound takeaway is this: the chosen one's journey is not unique to them. The principles they embodied, strategic thinking, relentless innovation, and fearless action, are accessible to anyone bold enough to embrace them. You do not need to be a genius or a visionary to start. All you need is the courage to see things differently, to think boldly, and to act decisively. So here is the challenge. What is your battlefield? What obstacles stand in your way? What strategies can you deploy to overcome them? How can you harness the principles of the chosen one to create your own legacy of innovation and success? These are not rhetorical questions. They are an invitation to action. As we conclude, let us leave with a thought that lingers and a challenge that provokes and inspires. The intersection of genius and strategy is not reserved for a select few. It is a space we can all access, a space where ordinary people achieve extraordinary things by daring to think differently and act boldly. The chosen one has shown us what is possible. Elon Musk recognized the brilliance of their journey. Now it is your turn to step onto that stage. Share your thoughts. Reflect on what resonates most with you. What will you take from this story, and how will you apply it to your own life? This is not just the end of a story. It is the beginning of a conversation with the power to ignite change, inspire action, and redefine what is possible for all of us. If you appreciate our efforts to create this valuable content for you, my chosen family, you can support us by clicking the Super Thanks button on your YouTube screen. I hope you have learned something truly valuable from this eye-opening journey. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Until then, take care and goodbye.